What's up, guys? Welcome to the CyberHype. We are your hosts, Toshi, Vasilis, and Adonis, and this is your geek culture destination.
If you guys are into gaming, anime, tech, sci-fi, geek shit, you found the right channel.
And we will be live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, 5 p.m. Pacific time. So if you want to tune in for some geek culture shit, this is the place to be. So tune in, boy, to the CyberHype.
Yeah.
This next matchup is interesting.
Wait, what side we going on?
We're going back.
We got Aizen versus Father.
Ooh,
back to the left. Yeah.
Aizen.
This
Man,
one, one I feel is actually probably the closest. I think personally, out of all of them,
This
so
first,
far.
in this first bracket.
Yeah, in this first bracket. So who wants to take this one first? Because the chat right now, we got a couple of Fathers, we got a couple of Aizens.
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go with Aizen personally.
Okay.
But Father is close. I can't remember 110% what his motive was in Brotherhood, because that's the one that I watched. Now, if I remember correctly, his motive was to create the Philosopher's Stone, but was sacrificing other people to create it, right? Like he was trying to, because you find out that the Philosopher's Stone is actually like people's like souls or something like that, their essence.
Yes, I'll give you his goals. His goals are to become perfectly good by removing the 7 cardinal sins, controlling the eye of God,
Right.
and obtaining absolute freedom from God. So he wanted to become the perfect being and obtain absolute freedom.
So that's perfect though, because Aizen had almost the same exact goal, was to become the perfect being, you know what I'm saying, and basically become a god. But the complexity behind Aizen was this dude had planned for hundreds of years, and that I think is what really sets him over Father, because this man literally had this plan in motion and like fleshed out for hundreds of years, bro. He got everybody's trust and betrayed literally everybody, killed people that were close to him that he befriended. And again, that boils down to what makes somebody truly evil, because Father, he did betray people, but nobody really knew who he was like that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really knew him except for what's his name? Alphonse and Edward's father. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
we got Ray with the $50 donation, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Ooh, big ballin'. But yeah, man. Really, I think it boils down to that, because like I said, Aizen plans for hundreds of years. He's established hundreds of years worth of friendship and just flushed it down the toilet like nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like literally just slaughtered everybody, was like, you know what, I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna set up, Hueco Mundo, which also set up a whole bunch of destruction for everybody. Like, I mean, he literally screwed over so many people, bro. So I'm gonna go with Aizen on this one, man.
Okay,
Screwed over everyone.
Wait, so I see a chat in the chat. It says Chrisman 148 says Father created a nation and nurtured it for 500 years, only to kill them for the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh shit. See, it's been so long since I've seen it, I forgot that. Damn.
I couldn't even talk on it because I haven't gotten to that Brotherhood.
Spoiler.
But that sounds crazy.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy. Also.
All right.
Wait,
Seems pretty evil to me.
That would have been my argument with Aizen.
That's hard, bro. That's tough.
When you put it like
That's
that.
a good point, though.
He didn't say took care of. He used the word nurtured.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Like he nurtured them specifically. He gave them food, water, love, and care. Like,
Bro.
Yo,
like on some Isabella, playing Isabella.
Man.
I'm gonna teach you how to flourish, and I'm gonna take everything from you.
Right. Damn. That's tough.
Bro. Yeah.
All right. You know what? I would go with that, because I'm gonna have to go with Father, and that changed my mind completely, because Aizen, like, he would kill people, but he didn't like. And again, he did, build these relationships, but I don't believe he didn't have relationships with 500 people. I mean, a whole nation, excuse me.
Right.
And 500 years, I believe, is comparable to the time that he was planning. I don't remember the exact time mark that Aizen was planning his stuff. But again, like, you literally sacrificed a whole entire nation for a stone. You know what I'm saying? For certain capabilities. So to sacrifice that much people, like that's pretty much genocide, and that would put him ahead of what Aizen did. You know what I'm saying? So I'll change my answer. So yeah, I'm gonna go with father now.
Ooh.
Damn, that's dark.
AOV,
Question
man,
though.
how you
Question.
feeling?
I just have a question for sure. Like, because you mentioned Aizen, like how he betrayed like everyone.
Yeah.
Like, and he literally did. He betrayed several different realms, like everyone in the Soul Society, an entire verse of people, everyone in Hueco Mundo.
True.
No one really knew his real motives. Only
aside
him.
From him and
Gin.
Yeah,
and I think Gin was.
Well, Gin didn't even really like know 100%.
Exactly. He just knew certain parts that Aizen wanted him to know.
Right,
so like the only person knew that was going on was Aizen.
Right.
And so I'm just in a number of betrayals, I think he definitely takes the cake there.
Yeah.
In the sheer number of.
Yeah, true. It does boil down to because I don't remember how big the Soul Reaper Society was, like as far as the numeric amount of people, but I mean, we're talking like a whole nation here that he betrayed. I mean, Hueco Mundo, I mean, that wasn't really a whole lot of people. That was like, you know,
that's true. It was a subset of few that can actually think.
right. And then the rest of them were just like mindless. You know what I'm saying? So they're completely indifferent to anything that was going on. But I mean, that is a good point, though. I mean, when you're talking about the depth of betrayal, but I think there's a difference between betrayal and sacrifice, because sacrifice is taking somebody's life literally, whereas betrayal, they're still alive. They feel the ramifications of what you've done, but you have not committed the ultimate sin. Well, I won't say ultimate sin. I mean, no sin is greater than the other, but you still have robbed somebody of life, you know, especially somebody that you nurtured and grew a nation. That's women, children, you know, all that. Old people, like indiscriminately just sacrifice everybody. So that's dark, bro.
Yeah,
that
is dark.
I agree with that for sure.
I'm pretty sure there's some animals in there too, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like
everything.
all the birds.
Hey, like I said, we should have. If that was the case, we should have put father with Isabella.
Oof.
You know,
I mean,
Isabella.
Isabella. I know.
I know. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
from what?
Bruh, yes.
I'm talking to everybody else. I know you from Promised
Neverland.
Yeah.
Oh, nah. I don't think she evil.
You don't think she evil? Yeah, you know what?
I'm a manga reader though, so I can't say nothing.
Okay.
Don't you do it.
Don't you do it.
I oddly really enjoyed that show.
But from what I've seen, I don't know.
I mean, even
from what
in
you're
the
saying,
episodes,
you'd be like, yeah, she evil.
But I mean, even still, at the end of that, you like at the end, you can see that what she was doing was a perspective situation for her. Like she's trying to survive, but she did some evil ass shit to survive.
I mean, so to be fair, I mean, you have to look at it like this. Okay, so we know it's a demon world. We know there's demons here that are eating children, and she's raising and nurturing these children, building a relationship with these children. But really, is she evil because she's nurturing them? She's making sure they have a good life. It's like literally if you work on a farm and you're raising cattle and you know they're gonna get slaughtered, but you want to make sure they have the best quality of life possible before that happens. So does that really make her evil? And what can she really do?
The only reason why we feel that way is because we are also human.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not like I'm a cow and I'm looking at a cow like, oh damn, bro.
Sometimes
they taking us out, my guy. Like,
right. But that's what makes Promised Neverland so great, is because it puts humans in the perspective of cattle, because you realize, like this is what animals deal with, you know what I'm saying? But they're not as conscious as humans are, so they don't understand the depth of what's going on. They can't really piece it together and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely
imagine that one cow that does though.
Right.
I would watch that.
That cow's just in the corner, like shaking, like they gonna kill us, man. Like,
damn.
Yo, that's actually
they want our meat.
Damn.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yo, so like with these two, I know for myself, I'm leaning towards father, but I don't know why I feel like, because Aizen went through so many lengths to make sure that nobody knew what the fuck was going on with him. Like, he was leading motherfuckers, training motherfuckers. People thought his sword had a certain type of power that it didn't. He was hypnotizing niggas this whole time. Like, it was like, my guy was like going, like, he planned Ichigo's whole shit, like just stuff like you're just like, bro, like it's just he was so meticulous, and you saw it, and then you saw how it played out, and I don't know, it was just I don't know, I feel like while Father had that same kind of like, oh shit, I don't know why I felt it more with Aizen. I don't know why I felt it more with him.
I think because Aizen was a more appealing villain than Father was. He was a cooler villain, you know what I'm saying? He was calm, cool, collected, like you said, meticulous. He had this plan going on for all these years. He was always putting people in checkmate. It's like he was always 10 steps ahead of everybody, and that's why and that's why I was going to give him the edge too, because I was like, this guy's, he's almost like, it's like when you introduce Madara and you're like, bro, there's no way that you could beat Madara. Like, this man has literally an answer for everything. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then, you know what I'm saying? But it goes down to what we're defining as a villain, which is evil. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're meticulous and well planned doesn't really mean it makes you more evil. It just makes you more calculated, more prepared. Whereas Father, he wasn't as meticulous, but he was more evil in the sense that he was able to establish an entire nation, build bonds with these people, and then just sacrifice their literal lives for a stone, right, to get power. You know what I'm saying? That's the embodiment of evil, bro. Like I can't even go with Aizen now at this point, because like after that reveal came out, I completely forgot about that. After that comes out, there's no way, bro. I can't.
That shit is crazy, bro. What? I'm gonna.
Yeah.
How many people? I need how many sacrifices to make the perfect Philosopher's Stone? I need a whole city's worth, huh? Okay, well, shit. Let me take my time. Let me be the coolest motherfucker out. Make everybody.
Motherfucker had a savings account of people,
bro, and just
I said 500 a year.
And said, I now it's time to withdraw and just close my account. And if it didn't work, he was gonna start all over. You know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I just, you speak of Aizen, like, I just haven't really defined him as crazy evil. You know what I'm saying? It's just like he had his motive. He had his planned out for however many years, hundreds of years. And I feel like if he really wanted to, honestly, I don't know. I didn't understand, because I feel like, Aizen, why did he just take people out one by one, or just like hypnotize them, earlier or sooner? So, and even when he left, so what's it called? Hasamundo,
Wego Mundo.
Wego Mundo, yeah, Wego Mundo. It was like, what's building up right now for him to just take over, destroy Soul Society, whatever. Like, what's being waited on? Like, what are you waiting on? And I don't know. I just didn't really in this battle right now. Like, I don't know much about Father, but I already came up with the mindset, like, I don't really think that Aizen would be the evilest out of these two. Our Father kind of looked like somebody that betrayed people on the real. You know what I'm saying? So,
damn.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
hey, man, I gotta see. Y'all just be now like the last battle we had. Y'all got me watching the Promised Land, and now I'm over here like, all right, I mean, good.
Let's go.
I'm stressed right now, bro. Because you trying to make YouTube videos, trying to catch up with anime, trying to stream, trying to make sure my girl happy, trying to eat.
Trying to stay alive.
Actually trying to